Hello everyone. So I'm going to be opening up this wall over here to expose the framing. It's just part of all the projects that have to happen here. I need to get support for the second level under the basically floating joists due to balloon construction. So that's what we're doing. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. Right on. Let's get started. Okay. Gonna be loud every once in a while, and one of those whiles is gonna be right now. Everything that's happening here is always on a budget. That's just the way it is. So I'm gonna try to keep paneling intact and stuff like that, just because it will eventually be drywall, but I don't know when. I'll be checking the chat every now and again, but oh, hi Twin Brooks. Hi Twin Brook Acres. Yeah, I'll be checking the chat every now and then, but I'm just gonna kind of get busy. Um, Again, everything here is gonna be on a budget, so I'm just doing things kind of in parts, I guess. It's always in parts anyways, but uh, try not to get too far ahead of myself to where especially if I lived here by myself, I'd have all the walls torn out, but I don't. I got the family. I forgot. I knew I was gonna have this problem, but I forgot to take care of it before I started recording. My wife has pictures on the other side of the wall, so I might end up having to go over there and take the pictures down. Although maybe I'll just let them, whichever ones fall, because she put up like 1,000 of them, which is great. It looks awesome. It just sucks for trying to take care of projects. given up on that. It's hard because this isn't really wood. It's like cheap old plastic stuff. What's up, Kevin? Thank you so much for dropping in. Yeah, I might. I mean, I guess buying quarter round isn't the end of the, or buying trim isn't the end of the world, but I was hoping I could keep it together. Okay. Yeah, yes. It would be a lot easier if, even if it was just wood and not this like imitation plastic composite or whatever it is. And it's old. I don't know, I have no clue how old it is, but it's old. If it was wood, I would have been able to get it all. I almost guarantee it. I can't really pop off the other side because I got this thing all taped up, but I need to get in here, so maybe I can come in here. course, I don't know where my cat's paw is. And I don't want to go looking for it. Because I may never find it. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. So I think this is it used to be plaster, but this is actually like a drywall right here. And then behind it is the lathe from when it was plaster. So this has been redone at some point since it was. This has been redone at some point since it was plaster. This is drywall over the lathe where the plaster used to be. I I expected that I was gonna be getting to lathe for that plaster used to be on. That was what I was expecting too. So exciting! Yay! I could really use the cat's paw right now, that's for damn sure. Alright, give me like 3 minutes to see if I can find the cat's paw. If I can't find it within 3 minutes, I'm not going to keep looking. Gonna take a quick look in the shed to see if I can find the cat's paw, and if I can't, we're just gonna start ripping it down. Got one more place I want to check. So, I'm just too disorganized. Nothing I can do about that. Except get organized. Not enough time in the world. Okay. So I haven't, obviously this is behind the paneling, so I don't know what it's made of. But anything that I was able to get to when I got this house, I had sent off and checked, and it all came back negative for asbestos. Obviously, I don't know that this doesn't have it, but I've taken samples in every room when we got the house, and it all came back negative, so hopefully. See, like you can see right here. Let me grab the camera real quick. I'm not going to show you everywhere, but I'll show you right here. See, like cut that out, and that's probably the same as that. So we're probably good. But yeah, I sent samples from every room when we got the house. Everything that was exposed, you know, like, so I can't 100% say that right there is good, but kind of is what it is. Okay. Yeah, that trim work is difficult. Looks to be about 60 years old. Just what I expected. Paneling over plaster. What's your plan? Are you widening the doorway? No, I'm not widening the doorway. Let's see, what's up, dude? Gotta get into a meeting. Take care. Have a good one, Twin Brook Acres. What's the goal? Hope you don't find a skeleton buried in the wall. Yeah, I don't think I will. So Twin Brook Acres is no longer here. But what's gonna happen is I don't know. I got kind of a weird plan for the balloon construction that I don't think I've ever seen anyone do, and I'm sure anyone that I told, I'm gonna tell y'all, everyone's gonna tell me it's overkill. But when I was looking at things that people do, like one of the things they do is they notch in a 2x4 ledger under the joists into the framing. But my thing is, like, it's only a 2x4 and you're cutting out half of it to put in that ledger. I feel like that's I don't know that I like that. So my plan, and I'll go over it again once I get in there, but my plan is to just bite the bullet, spend the money, and basically box out framing in between all the framing that's already there that actually has the horizontal on the top and bottom. So essentially I'm going to be building new walls inside the walls, but it'll support under the joists. And then I also do plan on doing hangers as well. So yeah, overkill, maybe. Will this house be here in another 100 years? Probably. That's my plan. This is gonna get messy right here. I should have started doing this as soon as you told me that you were at the dentist, Sir Cal, because then I could have been maybe almost done by now, and we could jam on some Fortnite. But unfortunately, I thought I would get a win. And instead, I just got second like 3 times in a row, or something like that. This is not the first time I've done this. The entire bedroom upstairs, I did this. So I'm pretty good at it, I think. It's been a while, but I think I still could get it out pretty easily. Biggest problem is I don't have an in. I don't have any spot to get in. Really. No good spot anyway. Maybe up top. That's how I got that's where I started the paneling. I'm already halfway through my life, so as long as I clean it up good before the wife and the boy get home, I don't really care if it's killing me. My only hope is not necessarily how I die, but just that it happens quickly and painless. If possible, please, God. Thank you. I also don't know how this is supported. I can tell that it's bowing just by looking at it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe an LVL needs to go in there. I don't know. I have LVLs in my shed. I have LVLs still left over that that I'm gonna be sistering the living room with. I don't have enough to go all the way through the bottom floor yet, but I got enough to do the living room on the other side of this. And I'm pretty sure I have an extra one from the upstairs, so I could actually do this with that. I thought the upstairs was gonna take one more than it did. I'm just fighting a losing fight until I get that next panel off. I guess I'll suit up a little better now. Starting to get a little dusty. Yeah, fun, huh? No plaster though. So the plaster was already taken out at some point. So it's just the lathe with the plaster in between the lathe. You can see the drywall right over here. At some point they took off the plaster and put on that drywall over the lathe. I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct. Well, I mean, you can jam, Sir Cal. I'm not trying to hold you, so definitely, you know. But I have to make some progress because I will slack till the end of time if I don't make myself do it. Hi, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. Nice to see you both. Yeah, I mentioned a plan. Do this one too. Yep. Awesome. I'm gonna keep moving. I gotta go to work at 3:45. 3:30, really. Am I? The other wall isn't painted paneling. No, that right there is like a drywall gypsum type thing. Right here. And then that wall right there is a painted paneling, but I already took off. So the paneling was over the gypsum drywall stuff. And I already took that off over there, and it's in the kitchen. And that's what's going to get put back up until I, because this is all on a budget, right? So it's going to be like one step at a time. Eventually it'll be drywall. But I'll be putting the paneling back up probably. I don't know about if I'll be putting the paneling back up today, but just something to cover to make the wife a little happier. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't put it back up. I don't know. It all depends. But yeah, so that's like a drywall or a gypsum. There was paneling there. That's in the kitchen. I took it off. I was able to get it all off in a full piece. And am I correct that there would have been, if this was, the plaster must have been taken down at some point, right? Because if it was plaster, wouldn't it be a layer of plaster over this lathe? Am I correct? Or am I wrong about that? I don't know for sure. But wouldn't it be a layer of plaster? Because this is to like hold the plaster as you're coating the wall, right? So this is just like behind the plaster. So at some point they took it out. Am I correct about that? Let me know. Plus, if it was plaster, there would be wire, right? It'd be plaster with wire right here. I think I'm correct about that, but I'm not sure. That's awesome. That's awesome. Plaster was taken down, or they also for a while had lathe and 2-inch strips of drywall. What are the fasteners? Nails or screws? Nails. Nails. That's awesome. That's awesome. That a table for model trains. That's sweet. I'll have to check that out. I'll tell you what, when I get back from work today, I'm going to search all over the place to try to find that cat's paw. I just didn't think about it before I started the live, and I already looked for a little while, and it's going to require more looking. Under the top. This is the bottom. So I need to start at the top and come down. Okay. This house is over 100 years old, but they did different things, you know, just like anyone would renovate a house throughout time. So there's a bit of everything in here. I think the stud spacing is 2 to 3 feet. This floor, these studs are going to go down to the not appropriate footer. And the footer is going to sit on a not appropriate what do you want to call it? Load bearing board. That's part of the project. Part of the project. I had a structural engineer come look at this house when I first got it, and they suggested to me the things to do to beef it up. This is not one of them. This is just this is because the house needs rewired. I'm trying to get the upstairs bedroom done, and everything you do, you know, you got something else that you got to do. So like in order to wire the upstairs, I want to get all these balloon framing walls fixed up. So we're below the upstairs right now. So I want to fix, I'm going to start here because this is an outside wall. I don't want to knock into that until I have money to insulate because if I go in there and tear that one up, I want to have the insulation ready. So, but anyways, I'm trying to get into this wall, and then I'm going to do some work to shore up the balloon construction under the joists for this room upstairs. The joists upstairs have already been sistered with LVLs. That was one of the things that was suggested by the structural engineer. I already did that. But since we're on balloon construction, you know, those joists are just going into the stud on the side. There's nothing bearing that weight. And that's what I'm going to get in here to do, is to bear that weight down to the bottom. Eventually, I'm already in the floor on the other side of this. I'm already under the house. And eventually, I will have basically a beam put in here where this not appropriate beam is right here. Now, it's not too huge of a deal because right about here where I'm standing is a cinder block wall. You know, the cinder block walls that they used to make. So there's a cinder block wall over there. There's a cinder block wall right here. So at least from here over is not going to fall down. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. That's why I need to like get busy and stop slacking all the time. And then everything's gonna be as I get the money to do it. This doesn't cost anything, so I can do it right now. Demoing is free. gonna go much faster once I start going down. Let's see. Yeah, this house is pretty much raw timbers, I think. The wall's not coming out. Nope. I'm just gonna I'll show you what I'm gonna do once I get in it if you're still here, but basically since I'm on balloon framing, right? And this goes all the way up. And I've sistered the joists above this with LVLs. But there's nothing to bear the weight of those joists necessarily, right? Because they're just straight into the stud. So I've seen a lot of people do stuff different ways. One of my friends said just throw hangers on all of them. And I probably am going to throw hangers on all of them. But what I'm going to do is, what I think I'm going to do, and I don't know, maybe someone will talk me out of this because I'm sure everyone's going to think that this is overkill and too much money. But what my plan is to basically create walls inside the walls. So I'm basically gonna make another wall inside the wall, and I'm gonna have, you know, a top plate and a bottom plate, and it's gonna go down to the bottom and up to the top under the joist, and I'm gonna do that in every single cavity. And yeah, I know I've never seen anyone do it. I know it's probably sounds absolutely nuts, but I feel like that'll make this house stand for another 100 years. And that's kind of what I want I want my son to either be able to rent this house out or to live in it if he wants to. Let's see. Yeah, the LVL, the beam, when I do this beam right here, so right now this beam right here is like a 2x6 or a 2x8. It's literally sitting on the dirt. Now, again though, just keep in mind, again, I have a cinder block wall right here. Because from here to that wall over there is like a cellar area. And then from here over is like a crawl space, okay? So the cellar area was probably what the house first was. And that was on cinder blocks. And the walls are still good. The structural engineer said the cinder block walls are still good. They had a little bit of bowing, a little bit of cracking. He said, you know, maybe you want to get them epoxied, but he said that they're still good, at least when I bought this house. So yeah, and then here is almost like a 2x4, or I mean a 2x6 or a 2x8, but it's, you know, I think it is raw lumber, but it's sitting on the dirt. So what I'm gonna do is put 3 LVLs together and make a beam, and that's gonna go under this whole stretch of the house right here. And like I said, I'm already in the floor on the other side of this. I've already been working on like getting in there and stuff. I told when I talked to the structural engineer, I said, so just cinder blocks under all the joists? And he said, that's not what I'm recommending, but I've seen it done. So I don't know. But then I started digging. I should have just done cinder blocks. But then I started digging. So I guess I'm going to do it right. Oh, you thought this was... I was wondering what that comment was. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. My biggest... When I do this beam right here, my biggest issue is that when I'm putting it in, I need to get down like 2 or 3 feet below the beam, below into the dirt, to make pads to hold the beam basically. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I don't have any room under there obviously to work. So that's, I mean, I'm digging out the dirt just fine by using like a jackhammer. That's fine. And I can probably throw another like temporary on this side. I have a bunch of bottle jacks. I can probably throw a temporary on this side and get this side bottle jacked. And again, I'm on cinder blocks right here. But I just don't know how I'm gonna get my holes dug down that deep for footers, for cement pillars basically to hold the beam. That's one thing that I'm still puzzled about. I had a company come out and give me a quote for putting in the beam under the floor, and they wanted $22,000 or something like that. So I pulled it out of my magician's hat. No, I didn't. Another thing that doing it the way that I'm thinking about doing it is going to do is because technically you should put fire blocking in all this anyways. And at the top where it goes up into the roof or into the attic, you should put fire blocking because this is balloon construction and these are just air cavities that just can, you know, a fire can just woof, right up the wall. So you would do blocking anyways to prevent that. So what I'm doing is also going to solve that problem at the same time. Obviously, it would be ideal if I could get into that wall and get to those nails over there. But again, this wall right here goes into my sunroom. My sunroom is not heated, and I'm not trying to fill up my propane tank another 10 times this summer, or this winter, I mean, before summer. Oh, how long is the wall just to this wall? It's hard to say. So first of all, this seems to be sagging. And this is like 6 feet opening. So that sucks. Don't know what we're gonna do there yet. I guess if I blocked this in, and I blocked this in with the way that I'm thinking, I could probably come in here and like cut this. I could theoretically lift the joists from like right here, and I could put in a LVL here, although you would want it vertical if possible. I don't know. We'll cross that road later. This whole wall is, at least right here, is 122 inches, 10 feet 2 inches. And there, right here is the staircase that goes up to the bedroom upstairs, which I think was supposed to be like an attic area type of thing, but they were using it as a room too, and that's gonna be me and the wife's room someday. Making me feel lazy. Oh, you've been working like crazy, bro. You've been working like crazy. Yeah, good to do it right for sure. Snow sled and shovel. Snow sled and shovel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely... shovel was the plan. Auger would be better. But that's the whole problem that I have, is that I don't have enough... Auger would be ideal, but I don't have enough room to get an auger in. That's the issue there. Um, Currently, I haven't even been shoveling. When I've been working over there, I have not been shoveling out the dirt. I mean, I have, obviously, but it's so hard. It's so old. It's so dead. I've been using a hammer drill that I have. Old school hammer drill. It's like, it practically is a, um, um, you know, I can't think of it. My mind's all over the place right now. Holes every 8 inches, 2 by 2, and cinder blocks. Holes every 8 feet, 2 by 2, and cinder blocks. Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea. That maybe instead of trying to get down all the way to get in a proper footing, that might work. I want to do it right, but I want to do it right. I want to do it right, and not saying that that's not right. I think that'll last a I think that'll be fine, and that might end up being what I do. But ultimately, like I was saying, I want to first of all, I want to live in this house for the rest of my life, or until me and my wife can get something different. And then second of all, I want to have this house eventually be given to my son, and then from there, if he wants to rent it or if he wants to live in it, my hope is that he won't sell it. I've thought about trying to put it into some kind of trust so that he can't sell it. But yeah, that's my goal. So my goal with doing everything that I'm doing here is to make this house stand for another 100 years or longer. Good thing I put the gloves back on, because I just hit that nail. I've thought about making one of those insane videos on YouTube where the person makes a basement from their crawl space. We'll see. I don't know if the wife would be down for that. I keep forgetting to say this, but the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla and the Best Life both have their own channels, and they do all kinds of stuff. Well, Best Life does making knives, but the Gypsy and the Best Life also does gardening and stuff. I shouldn't say he only makes knives, but lately, wintertime, he's making knives. And then the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, they got all kinds of stuff going on all the time. So go check out their channels. Whoa! I'm damaging the stud. And I don't want to damage the stud. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to throw this. This computer just died that I'm watching the chat on. I'm gonna get a charger on it, and I'm going to maybe get a sip of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, charger. Get this battery plugged in. And Covfefe. Okay. Come here, bud. Well, you can stay there if you want, but you're not going to like it. Okay. We're back. Let's see. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Best Life. Cool. We love SMK. We have known Chris since 2019-ish. Yeah, I've been subbed to you for a long time. Just don't comment much. Wow, thanks. I had no idea. Yeah, he's a good guy, I guess. Oh, I've known him since '84. He's my brother. I don't know that guy. I have no clue what he's talking about. Alright, you guys can see over there. Good. So I'm damaging this stud. Up here it was fine because they were breaking, but here it's kind of pulling the nail out, which is screwing up the stud. play battery swap. I think I got one more after this next one, so I got 2 chargers if I have to go that route. Obviously going through this some plaster stuff isn't good. She wrote. I got 2 batteries charging. That gets me down quite a ways. They'll probably be good enough by the time I need them. And that's why I don't like batteries. I like cords. Actually, speaking of cords, I do have a corded Sawzall, but we'll see if I need it. If my batteries aren't charged by the time I get there, I'll go get it. Okay. I miss you too. And then I don't know if Sir Cal is still in the chat, but Sir Cal is my buddy. He supports my gaming channel, and then we also play Fortnite together. So, shout out to Sir Cal, and he's also helped me out a little bit. So, yeah. Anyways, everyone here, good peoples. There was also, let's see, there was also Tuber Chat, and I think Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla know Tuber Chat. But that's Kevin, and he has it. Tuber Chat Connect and Grow is a channel that helps people to connect with other, like small YouTubers and even bigger YouTubers, to connect with each other and support each other, because YouTube can be tough. And then and just make friends and stuff. And then Twin Brook Acres had to go because he said he had a meeting, but also Twin Brook Acres has a channel as well, and I think he does all kinds of stuff too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Twin Brook Acres, he does all kinds of stuff as well. The one I'm remembering right now off top is like where he was fixing the tractor. Pretty sure that's Twin Brook Acres. Pretty sure. Be right back. That goes to one of my tools that's upstairs. Wiring's all gonna get redone. I'm gonna redo all the wiring in this house. Most of it's not grounded. Also, probably won't believe this, but I'm pretty sure this whole house is operating off of like 60 amps or something like that.
Uh, so I'm gonna be upgrading to a 100 amps, right? Yeah, 100. I'm gonna be doing all that myself. I might need a little help. I got some friends in town that can help me, and then hopefully anyone watching, if I'm doing anything stupid, can help me. But I think I got it. I've been studying. Okay, so it looks like oh, let me look at what's going on here real quick. Okay. What's the goal? Let's see. Brooke Akers, thank you, Best Life, for sharing it. Thank you, Best Life, for sharing everyone's channels. I gotta go to the store soon. Need coffee. Oh, it's a bad situation to be in. I stay one container ahead all the time, just in case. Really do have me feeling like I need to get to work watching this. I have a big honey-do list, and none of the stuff is any fun. Yeah, tell me about it. This is like, it's, I mean, don't get me wrong. I need to get all this stuff done, and I want to get all this stuff done. But the wife needs her bedroom, and she's needed it since we got here, and it's been way too long that she hasn't had one. And so I got to get I have to stay focused and get some work done every day if I can, money permitting. Until I at least until I get her in her bedroom. So yeah, it's been too long. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have more work that I'm gonna have to do, obviously, of course. One thing leads to another. So at least this corner board or edge board on this side is gonna have to come out on the floor. Actually, they're running this way, so I'm gonna have to zappy zap that edge right there and pull all the edges out probably. And then on the other side, the floor is already taken out, and I just have boards down basically. And but the floorboard that the wood floor that was there on the other side has not been taken out, right up against the wall. There's one board left against the wall, and that's gonna have to come out too in order for me to get my idea to. In order to make my idea work, I'm going to need to be able to go all the way down to the board that's down there. And then up here on the top, and this is actually looks like it's going to be more difficult than I thought. Because what I want to do is box each one of these out. Basically make a wall in the wall where the top one's a 2x4, you know, and then two 2x4s down, and then the bottom one's a 2x4. And then I'm just gonna like put that in, and I'm gonna do that in each square. Under windows, I'm gonna try to make the as good as I can. Under windows, I'm gonna try to make like you know, the correct kind of header stuff and everything. But the issue I see right now is that this right here, this joist appears to be just a little bit higher up than that joist. It could just be with the way I'm standing and the fact that there's nothing level in this house. So don't quote me, because nothing in this house is level. But that might be an issue. And yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. See, now what a lot of what you'll see a lot with this balloon construction, let me grab a pencil. All right, I'm going to move you guys a little bit. What you'll see a lot with this balloon construction is or balloon framing, I mean. They will come in here and they will notch out a 2x4 like that. And they'll do that on each one of these. And then they'll put that 2x4 in. But my problem with that is that you're taking, first of all, this is a balloon framing. This is going all the way up, right? That's the first thing. Second of all, I feel like if you don't make that cut absolutely perfect, then you are weakening. I mean, you'd have to make it so perfect that board just barely, like it would basically have to squeeze in, but not overextend the board. So it'd have to be perfect. Because if you put it in and it opens that up, now you're making the studs crack, right? And if you cut too big and you put it in, well, now you kind of have play in there. I just feel like I don't know why they do it that way. I feel like that's weakening the structure. And a lot. Weakening it a lot, in my opinion. So yeah, that's why my thinking is to basically put a board in here. Now, mind you, I think I'm going to do this. I don't know if it'll work the way I want it to, but I think I'm going to like make it and put it in, and then it'll have to this board will have to come out right here. But above this board is already taken out because the whole upstairs is done. So what I just did here has already been done upstairs. That it's just this one board that's here, maybe two, maybe three, but you know what I mean. Basically the area between here. So what I want to do is there will be a 2x4 across there, and then 2x4 is going all the way down, and then a 2x4 on the bottom that sits on the beam. Not a beam right now, but beam. It will be a beam eventually. Or cinder blocks all the way across, something like that. But I just think that like doing this and notching these out all the way across, you're creating so much weakness in that. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why that's the strategy that they use. I don't like it. I don't like that. So anyways, that's my plan. I don't know if I can implement it. I haven't tried yet. But that's my thinking. I know it's going to cost a lot of money, but it's going to be really, I feel like it's a really good solution that doesn't weaken what's already there and strengthens everything ultimately. Maybe I'm in my head, it seems like it works. It would work really good. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna continue recording, but that's about what I'm doing today. As far as continuing to record, I'm gonna start cleaning up all this mess. So if you want to just help me with watch hours, that'd be awesome. But the fun is pretty much over for today. And if anyone has any suggestions, if you think this is right and you can explain to me how that is the right way to go, or I'm sure there's people who are going to think that me boxing this out in every cavity is overkill. Why it's overkill, or why I don't need to, or what are the alternatives to doing that. And I am actually planning on, so the joist is right here, nailed into this board like this. And I am actually planning on doing hangers as well that hang on to the stud up above, if I can. I'm not sure if I can now because I already nailed that, or I already put the LVLs on the other joist. And I'm pretty sure they make those hangers to go over only one board. So that might not be an option anymore. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot to think about here, and there's a lot going on. All the wiring's going to get redone. There's just so much going on. But I don't want to finish the upstairs bedroom, which is one of my biggest goals of all this, is to get that bedroom done so me and my wife have our bedroom, but mostly because I want her to have her bedroom. There's just so much that goes into it. You do this, and then you got to do this, and you got to do this just to get to putting a floor in up there, you know? So it's tricky. And I've even been thinking about, because I don't have a lot of interior walls in this house. This is a pretty small house. I've even been thinking about doing like soundproof insulation in between my walls, because I'm already in here and I do gaming. I like to game. So I it'd be nice if I could have I guess most of the time I'm in my headphones, so it's probably not that big of a deal. I don't know. But it's like, a part of me says do it while I'm here. So anyways, that's it. I'm going to start cleaning up. If you want to hang out and help me with some watch hours, that'd be awesome. But that's pretty much the fun. The fun is pretty much over. And I really appreciate any support and all the support. So thank you guys for hanging out. Any tips, feel free to share them in the comments. And please do, if you do have tips, suggestions, anything like that, putting them in the live chat's great, but if you could put them in the comments so I have them permanently, that'd be awesome. So I could reference back to those, and I don't lose them when the live's over, because I don't think I have live chat saved when this ends. I might be able to go in and do it before I end it, but I don't think I have it saved. I think I have it to where that goes away. So if you could throw any suggestions in the comments, that'd be awesome. I'm going to come over here and read the computer, then I'm going to get to cleaning up because I have to work at 3:30. Oh yeah, the fire block will stop a lot of sound. Yep. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do another. So obviously, since I'm boxing that out, the box is gonna make a fire block in itself, right? But then also I'm gonna do another one up above, probably to cut off before I get into because I think there is some attic space above, or at least like into the roof line. And even having that open into the roof line, I think will create a draft. So yeah. Fun, 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 fun. Okay. It'll also be a good idea to get all of this out of here before the sun goes down too, because I'm gonna need to keep this door open to the sunroom while I'm taking it all outside, and it's gonna get cold, and I'm not trying to use more propane than I need to. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get. I need to cut these down so that the trash guys will take them. Okay. Let's see. It's time to move this stuff. Okay. I should probably just go get the other trash can right now. I'm gonna need it. Sorry guys, I gotta keep switching out from my snow boots to my shoes. Because I'm trying not to make the floor wet. I already gotta clean up all this dust. Making it wet's not gonna help. Oh, 18 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 4 this morning. I think it's gonna be 2 degrees here on Monday. I guess that's probably morning temp. Yeah, propane's expensive, especially right now. It's been so cold here, I can't stand being in the shop. Insulation and drywall in there is hopefully my next project. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Insulation and drywall for sure. It's in no time it'll be too it'll be too hot. Yeah, for sure. It's about the same here, maybe low 20s now. Yeah, I don't know what it is here right now. It's kind of warm out right now. I know that. Ready for oh, go back. Can you actually not try to get me to do anything right now, computer? Thank you. Let's see. So it is actually, it says that it is 43 degrees out right now, but it's probably the hottest it's been in a couple days or a week. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. I need to have it done by the time my son gets home at least. Where'd I put my gloves? There they are. Alright. I guess I don't really want to cut these inside. But I don't know that I want to take y'all outside either. So, let me think. Let me think. Yeah, y'all might have to come outside. I don't know. Let me think about what should I do. There's no great solution here. Trying to think if the trash guys will take this piece right here or if this is too big. I think if I throw them a couple bucks, they'll take it. If it doesn't fit in the back of their truck like this, they probably won't take it. This lid is breaking, and I'm not going to fix it right now. I'm going to try to fix it eventually, but not right now. And I want to take this off. You know, a new lid for a toter? The toter's like, what, 100, 150 bucks? A new lid is like 70 bucks. Oh, and it locks in. Darn it. Okay, maybe I'm not taking it off right now. Maybe it's just gonna, maybe I'm breaking it off because it's already almost broke. Obviously this side is broke. I mean the other side. I'm probably gonna try to get it off again later. I need to take this piece with me to Home Depot so I can pick out what I want to try to fix it. Yeah, new lid for one of these toters is like 60, 70 bucks. It's ridiculous. Yes, I agree, Josh. I totally agree. I was just thinking actually that Diablo's gonna have to wait so we can jam on some Fortnite tonight. Let's see. That's about the same here, maybe low 20s. It's gotten up to 18. Yeah, I totally agree. I gotta get home and get the boy fed, and then 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I'll be on. I'm still sore. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I rolled like, I don't know, 8 or 9 times this weekend. I'm very, very sore. Not like hurt, because a lot of times I'm injured, but I'm not injured. I'm sore from the tension of my muscles for 9 matches over the course of 2 days. When you keep your muscles tight like that for long periods of time, it really makes you sore when you're done. Alright, I gotta track down my shop vac. It's either one of 2 places, won't take too long. But I gotta track it down real quick. It's either in my van or in my shed. Be right back. I'm gonna need my keys though. Where are my keys? If I have any time left before I have to go to work, I'm not going to record this, but I'm going to go in my son's room. My son's room's a mess. And I need to just, anything that he doesn't need anymore needs to get tossed. That's the first step. The van hasn't been started in over a month, and it started right up. That's good. I need to run it. Drive it around town here shortly. Oh, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Check the oil, make sure it hasn't leaked all the oil out. My nice old van. Okay. It's gonna be loud. Oh, let's see here. Do I got a pad? I hope I got a pad in here. I found one knee pad. One knee pad. and a furniture mover. All right. At least my knees are gonna feel all right. The 20 years of tile. I'm tired of being on my knees. I can tell by the sound. I'm trying not to do too much sweeping because, again, we don't necessarily 100% know that gypsum drywall was safe. I mean, I think it is because I think it's the same stuff used on the ceiling, and I sent the ceiling samples in, but we don't know. We don't 100% know. So I'd rather not sweep it. Vacuuming isn't really that good either. If it is, it's unsafe. But it's probably better than sweeping it. Okay, if I just throw all this in the sunroom's gonna be even more of a mess, and I'm gonna hear about it. So that's probably not the solution. um, I didn't make my character online. I guess, I don't know. We could maybe do Diablo 4. I just don't know if I set up my character correctly to do so. Let's see. Like literally. Totally. They used lead paint till 1978. Well, the paint that's on this wall right here is we painted that. So this is actually, well, my wife came in when we bought this house. Before we moved in, she came in and painted all the walls white. Because she didn't really like the color of the paneling. So she did that. Yep. And then let's see. Yeah, we had this house for like a month or two before we moved in. I had to fix a gas leak and all kinds of stuff. Oh, no. Not happening. Not happening. Nice try, vacuum. And by vacuum, I mean me. It's not the vacuum's fault. I don't think the vacuum put itself down. I really don't want to work on my son's room while my son is home. Because if I throw stuff away when he's not here, he'll never even notice. But if I throw it away while he's here, he'll be like, oh, I want that. I want that. Just like his dad. Just like his dad, his hoarder dad. All right, I'm going to be pushing it pretty close here. It's almost time to go to work. Come on. all of my vacuums suck. I gotta say, I would look on this wall, maybe not the lathe, something over it, but it looks better than drywall in my opinion. I gotta say, I like the wood look on this wall. Maybe not lathe, something over it, but looks better than drywall in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I think the house is gonna end up being drywall. I don't know. We'll see. I get what you're saying. I don't know. It ultimately won't be up to me. It will not be up to me. It will be up to the wife at the end of the day. Come on. Shoot. Oh, I got it backwards. Darn. How am I going to do this? Oh, I didn't pull all the nails. That's okay. Okay. I just want to warn you guys now, the belt on this vacuum is starting to go, and it could start, besides it already being loud, it could start like screeching. I have a belt and a roller downstairs somewhere. I gotta find it. gotta make my coffee and get out of here. Maybe only the top ones worked, maybe? I don't know. She'll figure it out. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I got to get to work. I got to drive the kids home from school. I really appreciate the support. And I will see you guys on the next one. Not sure what I'll be doing next around the house. Probably will try working in this wall. It's interesting how little things take so long. So I might as well just like go buy a couple boards to do this wall and work on getting the floor out next to it and see if I can use this as an example of what I want to do with the rest of it as far as trying to sure up the walls and sure up the joists above. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Hope you have a good day.